they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Raiders 0. Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Jalen Richard now on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Carr, catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Giants' 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Got his connection, complete to Rose. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second down. Richard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Richard, the ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Carr. It's a screen to Richard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Carr gives to Richard. This is going to be close. And Mark looks a little short. And he didn't get there. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A 7-yard.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Damon Arnett on the coverage.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders nothing.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown.
To Golden Tate.
Golden Tate, 37 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Giants 14. Raiders nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They're able to force him out of the pocket running, but still able to complete it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Throwing on second and long. Carr. Well, the pressure gets to him again. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Saquon Barkley deep to return. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They go play action here on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Jones going to throw again. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Giants.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. first down carry for Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 9. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
First and goal, Giants.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Graham Gano on for the field goal.
And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. But gutsy call there. Yangs at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield, eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Steps away to his left. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Bryan Edwards there to make the grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets them up right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Barkley. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And the Raiders have got him. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
14.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Throwing, Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught at the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, 60 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
On for the extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake, gone for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on the PAT?
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets a made.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Try to punch it in, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Jones. Forced out to his left. And this is caught on the sideline, but no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Giants add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Raiders 7. Graham Gano.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Jalen Richard Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. His throw incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Carr completes it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Carr now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Giants 28, Raiders 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone.
I like it.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought.
Conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 23 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without.
And intercepted. Maybe.
Looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Then it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll go to Barkley again. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
On the carry.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Giants.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. He completes it to Tate. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
On the handoff.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll look to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10. One final try now for Carr. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Raiders 20.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone. thrown for a touchback. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another.
This is Hines.
1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made by...
Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
Quick throw here to Hilton. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Nyheim Hines taking it in. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Rigoberto
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
at their own 26-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for the Titans. 49 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Tannehill.
At the Colts' 23-yard line.
Got a man. It's Brown. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. He's at the 50, 30, 20.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Colts 14, Titans 7. Rigoberto Sanchez.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. It's rare that a man this size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They run with Hines. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a give right side. Hines. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. 3rd and short yardage, Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
First down.
That certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Tannehill.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They begin the drive with Hines. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. A massive pickup there.
And goal to go.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Colts 21, Titans 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Khalif Raymond now. And a good return. Stop just shy of the 30-yard line.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Well, following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll make it third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Back to Brown, this time complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Tannehill on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On first down, it's Hines, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 47-yard line.
They run again with Hines. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Kenny Vaccaro. It's a game.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 29 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
3-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
At the 26-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. Down under 2 minutes to go.